Hello, Samai, Jen, Dewey, Dama Jen. I'm Jen. Hello, Sitachi. How are you? I am glad to be home. I am glad to be home. What a relief. I swear, I bounced back harder than ever after what I went through. I bounced back so hard that nothing even phases me. I'm feeling better, first of all. My migraines are a lot better. I'm in a lot less pain. I'm not in jeopardy of, getting a stroke. And I survived hotel dumpster fire on Ripoff Lane trying to scam me and then throwing me on the street in the dark streets of Chicago during a tornado watch. I kid you not. All because they tried to rip me off. There was a vague mention on Expedia of the hotel property could possibly charge additional fees. What it did not say was a dollar amount. No dollar amount. So I get to my hotel after having been in the hospital, and they want to rip me off, charge me additional $50 a night. Some deposit fee. In other words, a junk fee. They want to help themselves some more money. And I tried to work with them. The manager up front, she said she was the manager. I don't think she was. Said she wouldn't waive it. I think she wanted to waive one day, but if I even pay extra $50, I wouldn't have money to eat. And I told them everything. I told them I got out of the hospital. I told them. And she didn't care if I lived or died. So she got her joke of a supervisor on the phone, who was, I think, just another coworker. I could not care less. He did the same thing. Policy. It's our policy to charge extra $50. Well, your policy was not specified on Expedia. There was no mention of any dollar amount. I mean, I could see like an additional $5 or some extra taxes. Yeah, $5 I would have swung. $50 a night? Where in the fresh hell did you get that idea that you could just charge extra money? Do you think people will not notice? I mean, I was all ready to check in. I got out of the hospital, was feeling better, and you guys threw me on the street. Not just, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. And here I am. I'm home today. I survived. I survived walking the streets of Chicago, trying to figure out how the heck I was going to get home. Because I was going to stay in a hotel a few days, and when I got paid tomorrow, I would have flown home. But no. Hotel dumpster fire on Ripoff Lane in the north side of Chicago, Riverside District. It might be a Western, but it's certainly not best of anything. Maybe best at ripping people off. Maybe really good at conning people. Maybe they do drugs. They certainly had the mentality of somebody who cannot, a profile of somebody who does not care whether you live or die. I mean, that reminds me of people who lace drugs with fentanyl. Same thing. So I don't care what their side hustle. It could have been anything. I don't care about their side hustle. I could not care less. I survived. I survived being on the streets of Chicago in the dark during a tornado warning. Got an Uber because I cannot thank my friend Adea enough. Shout out to Adea and shout out to my friend Jen in Wisconsin for helping me through this because I was full of medication. I couldn't think. But you know what? I went straight to the airport thanks to my friends who helped me think through this. I got an Uber. I swear to God. It sounds like a story. It's not. I got an Uber. I had one battery percentage left. I texted the driver, said battery low. He showed up. I got in his car in the nick of time, went to O'Hare, and just stayed there trying to book a flight, which I eventually did, and I made it to Syracuse. And then my really good, dear friend, Jim, who he's my friend who has the cats. He's the one that gave me my Becky. He picked me up. Talk about a good friend. I cannot thank you guys enough. I cannot thank my friends enough. My friends are my family. I cannot thank my viewers enough. And I cannot thank the Welsh language enough. That's what got me through. When I was in the hospital, I was doing biofeedback. And I found out not only does speaking Welsh and listening to Welsh help me cope with my pain, cope with my tension, and help me increase my circulation. But the worse shape I was in, the better it worked. So that was a new breakthrough. The worse I was feeling, the better speaking Welsh was for me. There's something about languages that rewires the brain. And dwi'n happy iawn. I like it a lot. Dwi'n happy iawn. Dwi'n happy siarad yr iaith Cymraeg. I love speaking Welsh. It's beautiful. Here I am in the United States speaking this beautiful language. And I do have some Welsh ancestry. So that's part of what piqued my interest. But the thing that got me siarad Cymraeg was when I heard that Liam Dutton video, the weather guy saying, Shaba, Pushkugas, Kugelach, when Job was Chantilly, go, go, go. That's what got me started. I was like, holy crap, this sounds so cool. And you know what? I was teaching little bits about Welsh to my nurses, and they had the same reaction. Oh my God, that sounds cool. It does. To a new learner or new listener who's never heard the language, it does sound cool. I mean, I've heard and read and seen people giving people crap over there for speaking this beautiful language. Usually it's people from England, or you get the usual stupid comments. Where are all the vowels in the alphabet? There's 7 of them. Every language is different. Every language has its own alphabet. Some languages share a common writing system. English uses the Latin alphabet, so does Welsh, so does Spanish. So, I mean, do you go over to Spain or Mexico and tell them not to speak Spanish or try to read Spanish like it's English? No. Every language has a different alphabet, with some share a common writing system. Russian and Ukrainian use the Cyrillic writing system, but they both have a different alphabet. So I cannot stress this enough. Welsh has 7 vowels. You just need to learn the alphabet, which the new, people are already learning. Know that. People already speak it, all that. But it's like any other language. You start with the alphabet. When I was learning Hebrew, I had to learn the alphabet. I'm still practicing that. I'm picking up a bit of Arabic. But anyway, languages, it's the love of my life, and it's helping me heal my brain. I got home. Once I was home from all that nonsense, I was happy to be home. I was relieved. Even when I got to Syracuse and I was waiting for my friend, there was some nonsense going on at Shop City. So I walked over to the McDonald's away from the Tops. And Shop City, if you don't know, in Syracuse is in Eastwood, the Eastwood part of Syracuse. That's where I used to live. And so my friend knew the area too, because he used to live in Syracuse. And we actually met in Utica. So we both knew the area. Shop City, Tops, there was some nonsense going on. So the police were coming to deal with this, malarkey, childish malarkey. So my phone was dead. It was dead right when I tried to book an Uber. So I got a taxi. And so when I got to McDonald's, I plugged my phone in. And I called my friend and I said, meet me at McDonald's. So he was already there. He was actually worried that I was waiting too long for him, but I was just worried he couldn't reach me. But anyway, he picked me up. I cannot thank you, Jim, enough. My friend Jim Gregory, if you Google Jim Gregory cats, those 3 words, Jim Gregory cats, it'll come up. It's all cat videos. So if you're a cat parent like me, a cat lover like me, you would love this channel. It's all cats. It's so cute. Kittens, cats. There's a cat chasing a deer. He loves cats. He's a cat daddy, and I'm a cat mama. So I just wanted to give you an update on that. I actually made it to the second half of my class. I really had to sleep. I was not doing well after all that malarkey in Chicago. I was very tired. But you know what? I actually, as soon as I got up, I texted my professor and asked her if I could join halfway through or at least listen. She not only invited me in, but let me participate. I was so happy to be there. I love this language. Dwi'n hoffi iawn. Dwi'n hoffi yr iaith Cymraeg yn llawer. I love the Welsh language so much, and I cannot thank my friends enough, and I cannot thank the beautiful Welsh language enough. I so want to go to Wales one day. I'm still hoping that I can, raise the money. If not, I'll have to postpone it till December. But I really need a vacation. I love the Welsh language and cannot thank the Welsh community enough too for being so supportive of me in my endeavors. Cannot thank my readers enough, watchers enough. I'm a writer. I have 2 articles published in Bylines.Cymru. I'm going to get going. Just wanted to give you an update. And this will be available for playback once I sign up. So I would like to say, diolch yn fawr. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you for watching my show. If you know somebody that's looking to learn Welsh, please consider recommending them Welsh Made Easy with JenX, Learner Helping Learners. And I cannot thank my friend Gisela Albertini enough for the critique, because I'm trying to take my language to the next level, take my language channel, to the next level to help more learners discover this beautiful language and help contribute to the effort to get 1 million Welsh speakers. So, diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. Dwi'n hoffi'r iawn siarad Cymraeg. Dwi'n hoffi yn llawer. Diolch yn fawr. Hwyl. And hope to see you soon. Ta-da. Hwyl.